Hey guys, so been a little bit. I know I've been slack with the uploads lately. I have got a bunch of content that I would need to get up. Just need to finish editing it and get it up. But today is a good day because we have gotten, if I grab one of these out for you, that's not going to come out easily. That's what she said. We have gotten a whole bunch of, oh, can I do this without dropping it? Pretties. These are my long-awaited wheel spacers. So I've got the 2 sets of those coming in, but also with the wheel spacers, we've got shinies and purple wheel nuts to go with everything else said purple. So I've ended up going with 20mm spacers from GK Tech. Thanks to GK Tech and massive thanks to Mods Direct as always for helping me out, sourcing all the parts, and obviously great service, great prices, and like stupidly quick delivery. I only ordered these like Thursday last week, and they're here Monday, done dusted on my door. So yeah, amazing service, amazing delivery. Ended up going with the 20mm spacers. Ended up getting, so they just come in a straight black. If I can get it out and show you. Yeah, can't do this one-handed. There we go. Nice and shinies. Yee. So should have stamped on here. I think they have stamped on them. What size they are? Might be stamped rather than text. No, doesn't know on there. Thought it did. That's okay. 20mm spacers we end up going with. So these should fit. We'll have a look now. So these should fit on to. Oh, look at that. Oh, so sexy. Oh, that's sticking out. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. So obviously these wheel nuts will go into here to hold the hubs on, to hold the spacers on the hub. And then from there, the wheel will bolt onto these. And I've got the nice big purple. Grab one of these. And grab one of these. So these will go on. Such exciting video. Trying to do this quickly one-handed. So this will go into here, like so. That will screw onto there like so. This will screw onto there, like so. If I can get my, there we go. Line it up. The thing I like about these, they've actually got, you can see on the outer edge here, they've actually a little knurled grip section ahead of the actual hex section, so it's actually makes it really quick and easy to get little buggers on. Yeah, purple, pretty. Yeah, super excited. That's another step. So what that does mean, I'm still waiting for the rack ends to come in. I'm a little bit concerned about the lack of communication from them. But we'll see how we go. I have sent him another email this morning to chase him up and say, hey man, what's going on? It's been like over a week now. Haven't turned up, no update other than just confirm order status on the website. And the last thing I got from him was, yeah man, I'll chase him up ASAP. So we'll see. Not from Mods Direct. This is from a completely different company that makes the rack ends to suit the S13 conversion for the R31s, that I'd heard good things about from a lot of people. So obviously went with them for recommendations, and yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping he just hasn't updated his website and they're on their way, coming from South Australia, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But Mods Direct, as always, absolutely killed it. Smashed it out of the park. Awesome service, awesome price, amazing parts as always. So yeah, stoked to get these on. What it does mean, I've temporarily got the old rack ends on. I haven't tightened them up or I haven't done them all the way in. So they're only kind of, I wouldn't drive on them, but they're enough to put it down and kind of start getting fitment and placement. I'm going to have to drop the coilovers down probably another inch to make everything fit. But what it does mean with the spacers, I can now get everything bolted on at least, drop the car down and actually start getting the placement and the stance right, having a look what clearance I've got and actually seeing what it's going to look like on the ground properly, which is freaking amazing. It does also mean I can chock the front wheels up, get the back up and actually do the back end now while I'm waiting as well, waiting for the front end parts to come in. Once that's all done, then it's just a matter of jack the front up, wheel off, undo one rack end, put the new rack end back in, done. That's literally all that needs to be done. So yeah, it's like so close. I'd probably say 75% of the way there. Not going to take much more to get it past that and get it actually done. So yeah, really exciting. It's all coming together. I'm stoked. I'm really, really happy with how it's all going. Obviously now it's just waiting game for all the parts. So, exciting. So anyway, I'm going to get stuck into this. I'm going to do a video of me putting all this on and testing it all, and obviously getting the stance right and dropping it down so you guys can see it at the same time I do. Yeah, exciting. Stay tuned. Okay, so wheels on. I've actually put on, so I've basically got it bolted up so it's ready to go. For those eagle-eye view amongst us, yes, I have changed to another pirate shirt. It's my baseball training shirts. It's like 35 degrees and like 80% humidity in here, even with the garage door open. Fucking sweating like a pig. It's like a sauna. But yeah. The wheel you can see now. Now, I have put the discs on the back. You might be able to see them hidden up the back there. I've got the discs and the spacers on. The discs that are on there are actually not the discs that are going to be on here in the long term. They're actually a set of S13 discs that I was going to originally use, but then I struggled to find that single pot calipers. I've gone with the 4-pot calipers. The difference with that is the 4-pot calipers take a bigger disc, which I have got there, but they need to be re-drilled because they're for an S14-15, which is a 5-stud. Same PCD, but 5-stud, but I need to get them re-drilled to a 4-stud. A lot of fucking around, I know. But it'll be worth it in the long run because they're monstrous fucking discs and monstrous fucking calipers and look sick. But this is at least on there, so I can get everything bolted up, drop it down. The actual body of the disc itself is basically the same thickness, so it's not really going to make a difference to fitment. But it means I can get everything bolted up, get it dropped down, and at least kind of see what's going on, get it all sorted. The thing that I did realize when I put the spacers and the wheel back on though, when I measured these up to figure out what spacers I need, I may or may not have neglected the fact that the disc rotor has to go on first, and I may or may not have measured up the size that I need for the spacer without the disc rotor, which may or may not have given me like an extra 10 mil fitment. So rather than a 20 mil, I probably could have gone with like a 10 mil spacer. Pros and cons to it. Pro is, fitment looks a little bit different to what I expected. Con, yeah, isn't really a con. It looks fucking sick. Have a look at this shit. Let me come back here so I can actually see it. Look at that for fucking fitment. That is going to look fucking redonkulous. It is literally on edge of the lip, depending on how much that comes down by. I'm not sure if this is going to zoom out enough for you to see it properly. I've dropped it down, had to drop it like another inch again, just to get some space in between here. As you can see, there's not a lot of room. There's a 2-finger space. Yeah, insert, that's what she said joke. There's not a lot of room there. On the right side, it does look fucking sick. When we go lock, it's a little bit pretty. So there's a little bit of lock on there. It does clear everything. So that looks a little bit ridiculous. It does, yeah, it does clear everything. It does look fucking sick. Kind of gone past the stock look I was after. I'm not entirely disappointed by it. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not looking stock. It's kind of going more of the show side of the show spec drifter that I was kind of after. So yeah, what can you do? It is what it is, right? Yeah, I'm not disappointed. That looks fucking filthy. It was up an inch higher, and it was literally like you had not like probably couldn't get my finger between the rim, the wheel arch, and the actual tire. I'm hoping it settles not a huge amount. So I've set the adjustments too hard, going off the recommendations in the. I did read the instructions. Going off the recommendations and instructions, they're shipped soft, just for shipping purposes. They recommend when you first fit them to set them all the way up to the hardest setting, and then work back from there until you find the ride and the adjustment that feels comfortable for you and works for what you want. I'm hoping the fact that it's set up to high, they are coilovers, so they're going to be a harder spring anyway. The fact that it's up to hard, I'm hoping it doesn't compress too much when it sits down, so it doesn't go a huge amount lower than that. If it does, it's going to rub. I'm going to have to just up and down until I find a decent height that it's going to sit at before it rubs. Because yeah, it looks pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really happy with it. So I need to rinse and repeat on the other side, and then we'll drop it down. Once I'm happy with how it looks, then we'll start working on the back. Let's go. Okay, so after a lot of tweaking and up and down, mucking around, I think I had about 5 or 6 attempts at it. If I can do this without dropping my phone. The fronts are down and on. I'll turn this around so I can show you better. But the fronts are down and on. You kind of get an idea of the camber on it. Beautiful fitment right underneath the guard. It actually looks, you can kind of see it better on video. In photos it doesn't do it justice, but excuse the absolutely filthy car. It hasn't actually been washed since the last wet pan, so it's fucking disgusting. But yeah, she looks sick. Good ride up, probably about 120, 130 mil clearance to the sump and the cross member at the front. So plenty of room, beautiful fitment right underneath the guard, and a decent amount of camber. I'll come back here so you can see it. Not a huge amount, just enough to be obvious. Excuse me while I trip over shit on the floor. It's enough to be obvious. Excuse the kettlebell underneath. That's actually chopped up for job number 2. So the front is now done. We are now going to start on the arse end. Jack ready to go. Yeah, fucking happy. Really happy with how it's gone. DGRs have gone in really easy. The coilovers have just been absolutely brilliant. Really happy with them. They look great. I've had to extend them out a fair bit. Still got, I think they said 40 mil in the instructions. I think I said about 40 mil to leave in the bottom section, just for safety's sake and for a good fitment. I think I've down to like 55, 60 mil left in there. So still heaps of room to move in there. Fit beautifully. The sitting, I mean, you can see the sitting absolutely stunning. Looks amazing on the car. So yeah, next step back, wait for the few things left for the front, and then I can finish the front end off. Take it out and test it. So yeah, we're getting there. Really happy. Good steps today, like big kind of milestone moments today. So I'm absolutely rapt to get to this point that I can now get the back up, start working on the back. Obviously there's not as much hassle with the back. A few little things to do, which I'll take videos and walk you through anyway. But yeah, really happy. So we're getting there, guys. Hopefully it's going to be back on the road soon and driving around. So the other thing I'm going to do is fix the exhaust leak while I've got it in here too, because that's just going to draw more attention to me that I don't want. So happy days. We're getting there. Stay tuned. I'm going to probably wrap this one up here. I'll get stuck into the rear now anyway. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment down below if you anything you want to know about, anything questions you got about the shocks, the coilovers, any of the systems that I'm doing, or any of the stuff I'm using on as part of the redo. Yeah, I'm exhausted, but yeah, loving it, guys. Really excited. Talk to you soon.